MrBeast is absolutely cooked right now. Now that I think about it, I think we all owe SunnyV2 an apology. On behalf of the YouTube community, we're sorry, Sunny. That man called it. He absolutely called it. He called that Kris will destroy MrBeast's brand 1 year ago. Now, if you guys don't know that, Kris is a certified lover boy, certified pedophile. A member of MrBeast's team who transitioned into the opposite gender last year. Do what you want with that information. That's not the focus of the video today. The focus of the video is that Kris from MrBeast's team is a predator. He's a monster. He's an absolutely gross human, or she is an absolutely gross human being. Everything about this situation is absolutely cooked, and I can't lie, MrBeast, you might have to just like wipe all history of Kris out from your brand completely. Like you're absolutely cooked, even associating and defending this person. I don't know if you guys remember this last year when Kris transitioned, MrBeast defended him with all of his honor, and I don't know if you can keep doing that now with what has come out. There's even an old YouTube channel of Kris's where he leaked the former iCarly star's inappropriate images and videos. Now, I don't know if you guys want to trust this source or not, but even Sneeko, banned YouTuber Sneeko, used to work for MrBeast, if you guys didn't know that. Sneeko has even gone as far as to say that when he was working for MrBeast, he noticed that Kris even said that the Dr. Phil girl was attractive.
But I remember when I was working for MrBeast, like in that time, in 2017, 2018, I remember Kris saying like, isn't she hot? Isn't like Cash Me Outside girl? Like, isn't she like 14? Is she 14 years old? Yeah, it's jailbait. And I'm like, what? I had never heard somebody say that in my life. That was the first time where somebody unironically said that. And that's how I know that porn rots people's brains.
What's even more concerning is that MrBeast probably knew about this the whole time. Like, how could you not have known about this? How could you not have known that somebody on your team was capable of and has done something like Kris was a supporter of these images, these disturbing images. Kris also did attempt to meet up and successfully met up with underage people as well. Now, the people he met up with now they're kind of saying that nothing really happened, but at the end of the day, they were minors. They could probably still be traumatized, and they definitely could still be having some form of Stockholm syndrome. They don't want to, you know, expose somebody that they looked up to that took advantage of them.
Kris Tyson was talking to this guy since he was 13. Kris Tyson was in college, takes a camper van out in the middle of the woods, which, by the way, very secluded area. Let me talk about that. Anytime that someone is taking a camper van somewhere, bringing it out in the desert or the middle of the woods, it's very unnecessary. Instead of going to a place that's very unfamiliar to you to camp out there, especially in a secluded area. So the real question is, if he was talking to Kris Tyson, who is interested in both men and women, since he was 13 years old and Kris Tyson was in college, why did he take a camper van out to see him and take it out in the middle of the woods in this secluded area? And then he met up with him like 2 days later, like the picture was posted.
Kris Tyson was a supporter of an artist. I'm not going to say their name. I don't want them to have any publicity. He was a supporter of an artist that was creating inappropriate art, if you can call it that, inappropriate images of underage characters and people. Kris was supporting this publicly on his Twitter page, and he was supporting this publicly, even requesting that they recreate images of real life celebrities' children. I just want to vomit even reading that out loud right now. I just want to absolutely puke. Now, many different social media personalities have come out and stated their opinions on what MrBeast should do about this.
So MrBeast's friend, he's been caught talking to kids, trying to f children. Surprise, surprise. Didn't see that one coming.
What I think is the biggest concern is the fact that MrBeast has a very young audience. His audience do not deserve to be subjected to have someone like this on his team. Oh, everybody was quick to hop on the Dr. Disrespect train, but everybody's kind of like tiptoeing around Kris from MrBeast. No. People are disgusted with both of them. They're both disgusting people. What Kris did was significantly worse, but that doesn't justify what Dr. Disrespect did. They both did terrible things. Now, at the time of making this video, it appears that Kris from MrBeast has officially stepped away from MrBeast's team.
Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor.